4 whistleblowers just days ago came forward about war crimes committed by the US military, and Jesselyn Radick reports that their bank accounts and credit cards have all just been frozen. Luckily for these and all future whistleblowers, being unbanked is no longer a problem thanks to Bitcoin. I myself have been unbanked for more than 2 years, and so I thought that today I would tell you exactly how I do it. First order of business, getting paid. Whether you have an employer or you are self-employed, you basically start out the same in this step, in that you just ask, would you pay me in Bitcoin? So let's say you have an employer. The first step would be to ask, hey, would you pay me in Bitcoin? A tactic I've used in the past is, hey, I will work for 5% less than you pay me right now if you pay me in Bitcoin. Same goes if you are self-employed and have multiple clients. Tell your clients that you will give 5% off your services should they pay in Bitcoin. This sort of incentive is enough for a lot of people, but say it doesn't work in your situation and your employer still just wants to pay you in fiat, which is government money. This is not a problem. Simply ask them to write you a check. And when you receive that check, you either go to the bank branch of the bank that they use and just cash it in person, or if you would like to skip on the time and effort that it takes to go to the bank, ask one of your friends who goes to the bank all of the time. If you can just write your check over to them, they deposit it, they give you the cash, give them $5 extra for their time, bada bing bada boom. You are now either getting paid in Bitcoin or you are converting your paycheck to cash directly. You still don't need a bank. And if you're on the job hunt and looking to get paid in Bitcoin, check out the description section for some excellent resources. Step 2, getting Bitcoins if you have cash and getting cash if you have Bitcoins. You're going to always want to have a stash of Bitcoins and a stash of fiat cash as an unbanked person. And so the question is, how do you get one when you currently only have the other? I'll tell you. Check out localbitcoins.com, where you can find lots of people in any major city and even some not so major cities who are willing to meet up with you at a Starbucks and do an exchange, cash for Bitcoins. You might even make a new friend. I know I have. Or check out wallofcoins.com, where you can deposit cash at anybody's bank account, and then Wall of Coins acts as escrow agent and sends you the Bitcoin. Now you have both cash and Bitcoins, still being an unbanked person. Step 3, putting a roof over your head. In tech-savvy cities like San Francisco, California, or Manchester, New Hampshire, you will find that there already exist companies which accept Bitcoins directly for rent, and real estate companies which accept Bitcoin directly for home purchases. Outside of these options, I have found success in just asking landlords, hey, would you accept Bitcoin for rent? And sometimes they'll even keep the utilities in their name, so you can pay all of your rent and all of your utilities in one single Bitcoin bill every month. And if those attempts at negotiation fail, that's where your cash comes in. Utilities. Okay, so say your landlord doesn't keep the utilities in their name. How do you pay your utilities without a bank account? It's this good old-fashioned thing called a money order. So you'll make good friends with your local grocery store or CVS or whatever, and they write checks for you. It's like old school has become new again. You take your cash, you go to the counter, you say, I want a money order for $35.95 made out to XYZ power company. You give them the cash, and they give you a piece of paper that's like a check, except it's called a money order. And then you pay your utilities. Done. Now that you have a roof over your head, how are you going to get food in your belly and clothes on your back? This is where gift cards, which are sold widely for Bitcoin on the internet, play a huge part. So let's talk about food first. If you're the grocery shopping type, Target and Whole Foods are going to become your best friends because you can get gift cards for these places with Bitcoin. Gift cards that come with 3% cash back, let me remind you. And if you're the kind who likes to eat out, there are like 40 or 50 restaurants which accept gift cards that can all be bought with Bitcoin. And here's a pro tip. There's a ton of dry food options on Amazon, like nuts and jerky and dried fruit and canned food and all of this. And all of these can be had at a discount by using purse.io to shop on Amazon using Bitcoin. And for clothing, again, the gift card stuff. Banana Republic, Gap, Marshalls, TJ Maxx, Burlington, Casual Mail, all of this stuff, gift cards, done. Or if you're the adventurous type, I've ordered clothes and shoes from both Amazon and Overstock.com, all with Bitcoin. Now that you're housed and fed and clothed, how you gonna get around? Again, the Bitcoin economy comes to our rescue. You can get flights using Cheap Air or BTC Trip. You can get hotels using Cheap Air or Expedia. Or if you're the driving type, keep your car in tune with Jiffy Lube gift cards for Bitcoin. Hello! And pay for the gas in cash, because I have not found any gas cards for Bitcoin yet, but I'm sure they're coming. So now you're housed, fed, clothed, transported. And of course, the next step in Maslow's hierarchy of needs is computers. Get your electronics for Bitcoin using Tiger Direct or Dell or Newegg. Even pay your phone bill. If you're using a prepaid AT&T or T-Mobile plan, go to bitrefill.com to top up your minutes with Bitcoin.
Today we're going to talk about how to cash out Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a digital currency known as cryptocurrency that is virtual in nature and it's transacted online. You can buy Bitcoins and use these to buy what you want, just like regular currency. If you want to convert your Bitcoin into hard cash, what is it that you need to do? We discuss the answer to this question here. Why change from virtual to real? Now that you have Bitcoins, you can use it as a virtual currency. So why would you want to convert it to cash? The answer to this question lies in the fact that Bitcoin is not accepted everywhere. Further, many countries do not recognize Bitcoin and some even consider it illegal. So if you have a stash of Bitcoin in your online wallet, you may find it worthwhile to convert it to cash and deposit it in your bank account. Let us look at some options for doing this conversion from virtual to real. Broker exchange. A broker is an intermediary, a third party, who converts your Bitcoin into cash. There are various brokers or exchanges like Bitstamp, Coinbase, or Kraken. You need to deposit your Bitcoins into their online exchange and they will transfer the money into your bank account. You may have to wait for 3 to 5 days to get your money in your account. You must note that you must first open an account with the broker, link it with your bank account, and then make a deposit. Yes, you must make a deposit first before you initiate the transaction. The broker would of course charge a fee for the bank transfer. The amount would depend on the exchange, the bank, and the currency used. Peer-to-peer transfer. Peer-to-peer platforms are available like Bisq or Local Bitcoins. These exchanges help you to sell your Bitcoins to buyers online. You can get the cash deposited in your account or complete the transaction through a bank transfer. In some cases, you can even meet the buyer in person and collect cash. To sell using this platform, you can post an ad. The platform would charge a fee, which is usually 1% of the total transaction value. Bitcoin ATM. Bitcoin ATM is just like a regular ATM, which gives you cash on credit or from a bank account. The number of Bitcoin ATMs, though, are not many, so you first need to search if you can find an ATM near you. You can use the withdraw cash option in the ATM, wherein you use a QR code to transfer Bitcoins from your online wallet to the ATM. The ATM then deducts charges and dispenses cash. Bitcoin card. There are websites like BitPay and Monaco which allow you to convert your Bitcoins into cash online, which is then loaded into a debit card. You can use this debit card just like a card that your bank has issued. You can carry out any transaction you want with it. You must keep in mind that no one converts your Bitcoins to cash for free. They will charge a fee for it. Also, taxes will be applicable as per the laws of your country. So keep this in mind before you go ahead and cash out your Bitcoins. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. And one lucky winner will win a 1 year free subscription of Global Banking and Finance Review magazine.